Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop
Just-
Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we are playing through. It's Friday, of course. It's Marvel Champions. What's up, Terence?
The usual. Getting excited to play some champions and see some shadows from the past.
Yes, it is Friday night, so guaranteed Shadows of the Past. And Josh Walton, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us. And we have more in there too, but he's the only one who's spoken to us so far, so he gets the inaugural hello. So we're doing something a little different today. We are doing Nebula and Gamora. I'm sure this will be very popular once more people get Nebula, I guess. But we're gonna go against Drang.
I feel like most people have gotten their shipments at this point, right? Like it came out last week, is that right? 2 weeks ago?
For Nebula?
Last week. Yeah, last week, Nebula.
Yeah, so, but I haven't seen any plays. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. So, I don't know.
Is everyone's just still playing Man Titan Shadow, which no one who's normal has?
Except everybody just ordered it from Europe, right? That's the thing.
Well, only the UK, I think, actually. Like, all the stores are just from the UK, so it's just one country.
Cinder92 says, hello, excited for another game. Welcome. And Josh says, Nebula! Yes, so we're not only going against Drang, but we're bringing back an old favorite. We're doing Kree Fanatic. You guys love Kree Fanatic, so we love Kree Fanatic. Last time we played Kree Fanatic, we had a Shadows of the Past and Kree Fanatic turn 1. Both. I remember that. That's probably why it was the last time we played it. So we did win that game, ironically. I don't know how, but we did. And I don't know. We're in. So I proposed something to Terence this week. I said, you know what? We're always doing these like super high-end decks against super high-end villains. Let's just do what a normal person would do and throw some cards together and see how it goes. So I basically threw together 2 decks. Terence's decks are the good ones normally. So I threw 2 decks together. I'm like, you know what? They don't really synergize that well, but there's a little bit of a theme behind them. Not a synergistic theme, just a theme. I went with Guardians. The only Guardian I think I didn't include for sure is Star-Lord, because I didn't want him to be a leader, right? I wanted us to be the leaders. We're running this.
Are you sure you didn't include him because you didn't want
that
counter
was
card?
it too. Like, don't bust up my thematic whatever, Terrence. But I thought Kree Fanatic would be kind of fun, because if we remember at the beginning of the original Guardians of the Galaxy, we had the 2 sisters, the daughters of Thanos, hanging out with Ronan. So I was like, you know what? Let's throw some Ronan in here.
You say that, like you wanted something easy, but then you like that normal people do. But I feel like most normal people don't even have Kree Fanatic.
No. I mean, I have it, but it's not in normal quality at all. It's like super thick cards, so I couldn't even really put it in my decks in physical form. But I do have a printed copy of it, so there's that. But yeah, no, nobody goes against Kree Fanatic. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous side scheme that's just terrible. But I figured Drang's not too bad, so we'll take these 2 somewhat normal decks, go against Drang, and see what happens. We have 9 down. Say good evening, all. Got Mad Titan sleeved and sorted. After seeing it got pushed back again until November. Went for the UK buy. Yeah, that's pretty standard, it feels like. Everyone but you apparently. Really is the problem, like, because you're waiting for the physical cards.
Wait, have you bought yours yet?
I haven't, but I would play it on TTS until I get mine. I know I'm buying it. Look, I always make the statement that I don't play stuff I'm not going to buy. But if I'm buying it and I know I'm buying it and everybody knows I'm buying it, I don't mind playing it ahead of time. But I know you like playing with the physical cards first. So we're waiting on you on this one, Terence.
There's plenty of solo streams you can just invite other people on.
Well, I don't want to go through it by myself first. I think it would be fun to go through as a team. I may play it by myself without you, but I'm saying as far as streaming it, I don't want to stream it without you. So Cinder92 still says they are still waiting on their pre-order. And Josh says, got my pre-order yesterday. So there you go. Is that for Nebula?
Nice.
The pre-orders? Just out of curiosity? I'm guessing so, because nobody got their Mad Titan Shadow unless you ordered overseas. So I'm assuming that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. That's probably true. I'm actually not too worried about content. I feel like from what I've heard, it sounds like Mad Titan Shadow is the only thing that's delayed, and next month we're still supposed to be getting War Machine and the Hood. And I've watched a little bit. Like, I didn't want to really spoil stuff, but I know that like Team Covenant and some other folks got copies of the Hood last week or something, and they did like videos on it, like the actual thing from Asmodee, and it comes with 9 modulars, Peter, plus the standard and Expert 2 cards, and the scenario, like, it's not really spoiler, but you basically mix 7 modulars into that.
I think they don't all start in there though, right? It's like 1 card from each, and then you add more or something crazy like that.
Yeah, like you set them aside, and I think they get added
as time
in.
Goes on.
Yeah. But yeah, and so like obviously you don't have to even stick with the Hood stuff, but there's some really cool ones that they've spoiled, like the Beastie Boys, and you get to see Wrecking Crew again as a modular. And I think Wrecking Crew is actually one of the harder modulars because they've numbered them. I saw when Team Covenant was going through them, like 1 to 9 in difficulty. I don't think that's in relation to the modulars outside of that pack, but like in that pack they've numbered it, and then like obviously they have like, they're like, if you want a medium game you take 2 to 8, and if you want an easy game you take 1 to 7. And the hard game is like,
well, we're gonna go like Kree Fanatic. What's that other ridiculous one that we've been doing?
Legions of Hydra?
Yeah, Legions of Hydra. No, I was talking about the other one that came with... actually, was it Corset? No, that was Legions of Hydra. It was Corset. What was that other ridiculous one that came with Kang?
Anachronauts?
Anachronauts.
You love those
Anachronauts. Masters of Evil. Legions of Hydra. I mean, I feel like you got to put more Hydra stuff in there, too, because Legions of Hydra is harder with more Hydra stuff. So that almost would be too easy.
I feel like that is not nearly as bad in a normal encounter.
No, it's certainly not. It's just the fact that those stupid side schemes kept coming.
It's just a guaranteed draw, right? Like,
2 draws out of like 7 or 8 cards. That was the problem. So yeah, that was ridiculous. All right, so we got a couple more comments and then we'll get started. Watch the second. 9 Down says, watch the second episode of Marvel What If. Crazy how much it has to do with Mad Titan Shadow. Dan said, I don't think the modulars get added in as you go. I don't know. Well,
yeah.
I'd love to put in all the Spider-Man ones from Green Goblin. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Because he's like a street level villain, right?
Yeah, so... I mean, we'll see, because they've announced Sinister Six stuff. I wonder if they are going to do more street level things, and whether we're going to get actual Defenders heroes and stuff like that. But
yeah, I'm hoping for that Defenders box afterwards. If they're sticking with more Web Warriors in this cycle, like they've said.
So here's the thing, I got 4 Justice, which might be a good turn 1 just to get the threat off of here. Although I guess all we have to do is exhaust the Milano to get 3 of the thread off, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, I do also have Cutthroat Ambition. We're also not on the same team on TTS.
Now I can see your stuff, and let me promote you, Terence. You've officially been promoted. Do you have any allies? I have Cosmo.
Because
I do have Comms Implant. I don't know if we want to put it on Cosmo, but why not?
I guess,
I think I'm all getting
anything,
everything.
Or are you just taking your hand?
Except for maybe for Justice, and maybe Comms Implant, if for nothing else, because it's got the science resource. I think I keep
the thing that may be worth taking into account is who's paying for this before you mulligan.
Oh, I see what you're saying. What you're saying is you want me to just pay for that right off the bat and forget everything else.
Not necessarily. Like, I could do it here.
Well, you've got.
As well.
Well, do you have a good hand? Because I don't have a great hand, but I don't mind giving up my turn 1 just to get rid of that, if that's what we need.
I don't know if that's what we need. It's just we should probably one of us should plan to get rid of it. So maybe you take the mulligan, and then if you get stuff where you can you get a hand you don't want to deal with, then you do it. And then if not, then I will do it after you mulligan.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds like a plan. All right, so I'm just getting rid of these 3. I think I am going to keep acrobatic move. It's just such a, 1 thwart and 2 damage for basically nothing. Seems good, right?
Yeah.
So let's see if I draw into anything. Oh, here's my 2 fists. Oh, and I got Rocket, which isn't great by himself. So I do have forward momentum, which is interesting play here. The only reason to put Rocket in, well, I wouldn't. All right, you go first. I can take care of the thing.
Okay. So I guess the first thing for me probably is to just play a upgrade.
Draw 2 cards.
So I can draw 2 cards. Into more stuff. Do I just not play Cosmo and just like?
All right, so we've already got some hazing out there. Craig says, "Good luck, Shadows of the Past, turn 2." Why wait to turn 2? Why wait? Good call, Craig. And Barrett's out there. Barrett says, "What a background for Terence. Sweet." So, and yes, that is our Barrett. All right. So, for those who don't know Nebula, right, I guess we should explain a little bit about what she does. She plays these techniques. They do something while they're in play, and then at the beginning of her next turn, they kind of trigger. So if you haven't seen her before, while Nebula is in hero form, her attacks gain piercing and overkill. And then as soon as her next turn starts, she thwarts to remove 3. And then on this side, whenever she plays a technique, well, once per round, she gets to draw 2 cards. So that's why Terence drew his hand basically back up to full. Now, if you don't love your hand, feel free to... oh, you got a bunch of techniques, though. Yeah, get those out, I think.
Yeah, do you think I'd just get rid of Cosmo?
Probably. And play crew quarters and the 2 techniques? Well, what's lethal intent again? Doesn't that trigger them?
Yeah, it triggers them, but I think I need to do that after you get rid of Drain Spear.
Well,
because then I can put this out.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. So why don't you put this out, hold on to this, because it's an event, it's an action, right? So, absolutely. So are you getting rid of crew quarters is the question, or are you going to play crew quarters with wide stance?
I'm going to play crew quarters.
I think that's a good call. Even though that's such a good ability to look at the top 3 cards.
Yeah, so this is great, too, because if I can combo that with Cosmo, right, like then he doesn't go away, right? Or he does not go away, but doesn't take damage. That's like... Well, I didn't build this deck, but I have another aggression deck where I do have that. All right. So then I'm going to flip, and then I guess I gain that good piercing and overkill. And at this point, I guess you can have Milano for something, because I think I perfectly don't need it, right?
Sounds good.
Yep. And then do you want me to just attack for 2?
Well, do you... Yes. Yeah, because we don't need to remove threat, especially with your stuff coming up, right? Worst case scenario...
Yeah, I'm gonna move 3 off
exactly.
the bat.
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking we don't need to keep it too low here. We got a couple more. Daniel says the card Browbeaten in Terrence's discard is Avenger only. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I did know that, which is why I discarded it.
Great.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Hold on. I think you only have 2 of them in there. You might have 3. Let's find something else to go in there instead. I don't know. What do you want?
In there instead. I don't know what is in this deck. I've only seen it once, but I feel like I'm playing Mystery Heroes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just played
So
whatever it comes to me.
what is a card that you would think you would want in that deck to do some damage? You have plenty of other stuff in that deck.
Do you have like combat training or something?
I don't know that I do have combat training actually. What is that? A support? Is it an upgrade?
That's an upgrade.
That's what I thought. Combat training. There you go. Take combat training. What else? How many of those we got in there? I'll look through your deck for you.
Okay.
What are we looking for? Browbeat? Well, why don't I just...
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 more in there. So you got 2 more cards, Terence. See, we're letting Terence build his deck right in front of you.
On the fly?
What was that?
What do you think about... Do you have a bunch of allies?
We both have allies, whatchamacallit allies. We both have Guardian allies.
I mean, do I just go like...
I have 2 boot camps in
camp
there
or something, and then
You're welcome.
Already?
Do you want a second combat training? You got 2 more cards of
let's see. Do you have Angela in there, right?
Is she a Guardian? Then she is in there, I believe. Maybe not. I saw the Asgard. I didn't see Guardian. You want Angela in there?
Do you?
I don't think I do.
Yeah. Do you have how many energy spheres?
2.
Can I have a third?
Search. ANG. Oh, I do have Angela in there. I'm sorry.
I have a third.
Yeah, you're gonna
energy
have to
sphere.
copy that one. I like Brandt's comment. He says, when you said casual, now I know what you mean. You meant casual with the rules. That's right. You know me. I just threw some stuff together. Combat training. Here we go. Boom.
Well, I think technically you can put Avengers or Browbeat in there because you just can't play it, right?
But we're not going to do that. All right, you need one more card.
Oh, I need one more card. How about... Do you have... how about 1 power in all of us? Because don't I have a bunch of basic allies? That's the thing, right?
You got so many basic allies in there.
Am I not running any power in all of us, even though I have like mostly basic allies?
You do not have any power in all of us. Guess what, Terence? You do now. You do now. All right.
One. Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Right
this is. Oops. I'm just spinning your deck around for you.
That's like one way to shuffle.
Well, hold on. We do need to take out one more card. Forget it. You'd be 1 deeper, but it's fine. We'll just pretend you didn't have to mulligan that at the beginning of the game. It's all good. All right. So Brent says, good luck. I couldn't get Nebula Precon to work, but she seems fun. Daniel says, oh, yeah, he was the one who reminded us that I cheated with my deck building. All right. So let's do the obvious thing. 1, 2. You don't need combat. No, we're not going to put that, I think. All right. 1, 2, 3 to get rid of his spear. Boom, boom, boom.
But you do have to take a face down boost card.
If Drang Spear is in play, give him a face down boost card. Oh,
isn't it? Oh no, that's Ronan. Ronan and his
no. His
right?
gets shuffled right back into the deck is what his terribleness is. Which,
but then you also have to take a cannon.
I don't think
card,
so.
Don't you?
But maybe I'm wrong.
I'm pretty.
So do I play for Justice,
I have
for momentum, or do I put Rocket into play?
No, you don't play for Justice because
that's what I'm saying. Or for momentum, right? So I don't even do acrobatic move. I just put Rocket in play, I think, here.
Sure.
I'll just sit here. He's a buddy.
Wait, no. You have Milano. So still play
got it.
Still play
all
acrobatic. Right. And we can drop it down to 0.
Now, do we want to drop it to 0 is the question. Because you're going to remove 3 at the beginning of next turn, and it's only going to have 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, your acrobatic move will drop it by 1, and then my 3 this turn will drop it to 0. So I do 2 damage.
Right? Boom, boom. And I drop it by 1. Yep.
and then I can do lethal intent, and I'll trigger remove 3 threat, and then stun
I
him.
mean, that all seems good. See what synergistic decks I built? These are freaking amazing. These are so great. I got a rocket doing nothing.
I mean, I'm glad you feel that way before the villain has even activated.
I mean, I feel like we're doing some stuff. So yeah, we've been going so heavy the last couple weeks that I'm like, Terrence, I can't do it again. We have to do something fun this week, and I just threw these together, and it might not be fun for Terrence because I don't think Terrence likes like random crap thrown at him. But I don't care. I did it. I threw it at you. Boom.
I mean, it's like a precon.
Like a pre. It might be worse than the precons. Like it might be worse.
I mean, Brant just said he couldn't get the actual precon to work, and you're saying I have a worse deck than that?
You got a chance. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna actually add 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess we should draw up. What do I do on this side? Oh yeah, I already did my stuff. Wait, what did I do on this side?
You look at the top to see if you have an attack or a thwart event to see if you get to put in your hand.
Nope. It is Nebula. So
not.
then I get to draw my hand. You know... Oh, I got both of my keen instincts. That's not terrible. I got Nebula, which isn't getting played. I have Make the Call, which isn't getting played. And I got Major Victory, which is a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and add 1 to here, right?
Charges up. Burn.
So place 1 barrage counter here. Then if there are 4 here, do 2 indirect to each player. All right. So now he's going to try to attack you. That stuff doesn't work. You're stunned. Then he's going to attack me. I'm just going to... Maybe I defend this time. I don't know. What do you think? Defend, right? Why not? 2 less damage is 2 less damage. So I take 2 total. Boink, boink. And go ahead and draw your card. Isn't it feel weird to only draw 1 card? Watch. How many surges do you think we get? Boom! Yes, sir! First flip of the night! Oh! Terrence, are you happy yet? All right. What are the odds? What are the odds? Boom! Oh, the villain schemes. Oh, that's not even that bad. Get out of here with your... Oh, no, because we do add 1 counter here, don't we? Boom. Oh, what is all this noise? If the activation was an attack, okay, thankfully not. So schemes for 4. Welcome to Friday night. It's Friday night. Now, do we have anything with Pierce? We don't. Terrence, are you still with me? Or have you had a heart attack at this point?
Hold on. Sorry, I was muted. We do have stuff with Pierce. My energy's here. On
Do
Bug.
you want to give it to Rocket?
Or I can put it on. Or I can put it on.
Wait,
Rocket.
who do you have to put it on? I mean, Bug can keep healing, right? I definitely feel like we put it on Bug. Oh, and Boot Camp. Look at you. Although no way you can pay. Oh, can you? No. Actually, you're only 1 short. Wait, no. You're 3 short. Never mind. I mean, we might need to use Milano to remove 3 threat anyway. It went up pretty quick.
Yeah. So how good are those keen instincts with the number of events you have in your deck?
I mean, I have nothing else to play right now unless you want me to play Major Victory. I could play 1 Keen Instincts and Major Victory. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, Keen Instincts is just so good, but...
Wait, I don't know why I paid... I paid 1 Keen Instincts for the other Keen Instincts. I'll pay these 2 to put Major Victory in. Oh, but I gotta go before you, is the problem. So that Pierce doesn't do anything. So, do you want me to just plink it off with Major Victory so I can get my 4 attack with Rocket? I still feel like that's the right move, right? All right,
Yep.
so 4 damage on Ronan. And do you want Milano? I guess I could use it for this later because it's an action. Yep.
But you can wait, right?
Yep. So that's gone, and 4 damage.
He only has.
He only
18?
has 18. I feel like what you're saying is we're pretty close to getting rid of him.
How much? There's. It's a lot.
9 Down says Friday Night Marvel Champions. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Nice.
Do you think boot camp's worth playing now, or do you think it's better to just get bug and?
I mean, you can't play it now, can you? Like, what would you play it for? For mine? It's too late. I've already done my attacks.
Yeah. I just do bug, right?
Bug in the spear.
Oh wait, before I go, I have to do my stuff.
So
right?
1 at a time. Remove 3 threat from the scheme, or you could do it in any order. And I assume you're stunning again.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's not terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a multiplayer focused Nebula deck, now that I'm seeing this, is maybe you actually go very event heavy in multiplayer because you can play, like I could play events on your turn before my stuff
that's true.
triggers. So I would still get like that piercing overkill and stuff if I had like Fusillade or something. Or a thwart for justice. I can ignore the crisis icon. That's cool.
No, that's a good call.
All right, so bug is actually out in play, and then do you think I just hold combat ready in case I flip down? Never.
Not
flip
right
down,
now.
right?
You're not. Well, I don't know.
Or do you think I keep boot camp?
I mean, that's your call, man. You have another boot camp. Don't forget. I mean, you could probably flip down this turn if you really wanted to, because we're.
Yeah, but then you have to face tank Ronan.
No.
Well, I guess that's not.
We're going to remove 3 more with Milano.
No, he always engages the hero with the fuse for many hit points.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm definitely blocking something with. Maybe I'll probably block myself and then use Major Victory to block the other one.
Well, he is stunned, so he's not going to attack you.
Correct, but then Ronan.
Right, but then you could block and then chop.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, right?
Because
I think that makes sense to then energy spear, and so he's gonna attack for 3.
Attack Ronan.
And then I attack for 2,
so that's 5.
right? And then it heals him up, right? Yeah.
So it should be up to 9. There we go. Nice.
Hell. Not bad.
And then I use Milano to get rid of 3 more. Now hold on a second. Exhaust Milano, remove 3 threat. Oh, that's not a thwart event. So nope, we're good. All right,
Cool.
Ready up. And then now, so does he engage me? What does it say? When the villain phase begins,
hero
with the fewest remaining hit points. So that's me. Boink.
At least he's not villainous.
Yeah, we're good. It's all good. Oh, he's not villainous?
No, he's just.
Oh.
He's just. Yeah, so it's the straight up
that's
3.
not bad
so
at all.
that's like pretty.
I thought he was.
I mean, you say that, but he has like 18.
I mean, he only has 9 left. Terence, stop being so negative, buddy.
Think about that. Think about if we took 9 off the boss, you'd be down to like 13.
I mean, you're asking.
But Rocket can't hit that hard, so
We're all good. All right, so Ronan's attacking. Oh, well, I guess we got other stuff to do first. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we add 1 to this stupid thing. Then he tries to attack me, and he can't. And then Ronan attacks me. I block, so I take 1 damage. Then Ronan tries to attack you, and I block with Major Victory.
Ronan doesn't attack me.
Dragon attacks me. For 3 plus nothing. That wouldn't have been so bad. Major Victory dies. When Major Victory dies, we get to ready a Guardian character. Seems good. Seems good, Terence. Ooh, I can give you another +1 attack. And a plus thwart and hit point.
Well,
I mean, because
sure.
Bug's never going away, right?
Yeah, but I just don't know how much he's gonna thwart if he has that much damage on him, right?
What do you mean?
Just like the plus one. Oh, I thought you meant
Oh,
comms.
I was gonna
Just
give you
like don't
both.
know. Yeah, I just don't know if comms implant is great on Bug if I'm gonna attack with him every turn.
Oh, because you get the spear.
Yeah, like he already
I
attacks for
gotcha.
3, like, and then you're gonna put it to 4. Why would I
No,
ever?
that's a good
thwart, like,
call.
unless
I
it's
mean, I
like
could put it on
dire
Rocket
needs.
to thwart for 3, but that'll only be for 1 or 2 turns. So that may be not worth it either.
Yeah.
And actually, probably not because he's got to attack Ronan. All right. Well, let's get back to drawn nastiness because we haven't seen Shadows of the Past yet. Let's see if the call of turn 2 would be right. Blindside is a peril. When you resolve this card, other players cannot help you. Oh, you can't help me, Terence. Sorry. So I can either exhaust Milano, spend 2 fists, or stun the first player. Well, la di frickin' da. That is not even a choice. What's this one? When the villain phase ends, deal damage to each player. Exhaust the Milano and spend 2 resources to discard this. You know what sucks? Is getting that right after getting this. Oh, man. Well, I am the first player still.
How much of an asshole am I? Can't even talk to you about it.
I mean, why did we get those back to back to back? That feels not great. That feels like 3 ship command cards in a row. And are they numbered in a row too? They weren't numbered in a row, but still. Come on. Come on, randomizer. You could do better than that. All right. Where are we at? What are you doing?
I pitched Genius.
Look at you. You're welcome.
And we each take a damage.
Oh, because of this stupid thing? Yeah, and we can't get rid of this turn either because I'm an idiot and I tapped the Milano. Because who would have thought we would have got back-to-back dumb crap?
Yeah, I was gonna boot camp with my Genius, but that ain't happening.
Why don't you just give me the 3 damage then?
Because that puts you down 3
we
health.
both
That
have
sucks.
Drax, I just
You also don't
realized.
have a...
That's how much I like Drax.
Yeah, whatever.
I doubled him up.
No, it's fine. Like, they go away fast, I feel like, the allies, if you use them. Cool. Well, man,
I think you do.
Play.
I mean, your ally doing what, 5? Seems good.
4.
Or 4?
1, 3,
4.
4. Yeah.
And never taking damage?
4. Well, you took damage just now.
Now
and then I'm going to attack for another 2.
6?
Yep.
And Rockets gets overkill, too.
Yeah, you killing him?
Nah, I think I'm going to let him sit around for another turn. Why would I kill him?
He has, what, 4 health? How much you hit? You hit for 4, right? Exactly.
Seems like a waste of effort. All right, I'm paying Drax to give you this. You're welcome. So you're saying you don't want the hit point and...
I mean, I don't need it if you want to play it on him.
Here you go. No,
he can always do it. He can always do it in a pinch, right?
I'm doing 4 justice. So 1, 2 to remove 4, and then I remove another one here. 5, right?
And you do
1 damage. We'll do it here just because it's more fun that way. And then Gamora is going to attack him. Oh no, that would put him to 18. Definitely don't want to do that. Rocket's going to attack him.
I mean, if you just do the damage, not to run, but it
does matter because that's 2 overkill. Because Rocket does way less damage to not a minion, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you could have put the damage on Drang if you really wanted to attack him.
Oh, I gotcha. No, I just thought it'd be more fun to have more overkill, but it does not matter. Like, now is Ronan a go away forever? No, he just goes right in the discard.
Go away till he gets pulled back out.
How big is this deck? Why do we do it such a short deck? At least it doesn't have all the surge that some of these decks do. All right, so I guess I'm staying up, right? Why not?
Unless you want to flip down. I assume you're jumping.
Brant says it's never worth exhausting the Milano. Always choose the third option for those cards. All right. I mean, I guess taking a stun would have been a lot better. Well, first of all, than this, obviously. I don't know about the 3 damage one. We'll see. I mean, didn't realize this thing was there. It is what it is. All right, so it's you.
Cool. So put threat up, and then we each take.
Oh no! Wait, did
damage,
I already?
Right?
Yep. So we do this 2 indirect damage each. It's not great.
Cool.
So I already passed the first player, but I'm actually still first player, right? Or was I not? I can't remember anymore. Oh
no,
yeah.
I was first player. You just went.
All right, so he's attacking you.
I guess I kind of have to defend that, right? Because
I do not have my defend.
3 + 3. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna have to flip down. Yeah. 3 health. Kilo.
Yeah, no, this isn't looking good for the home team. Neither of us have good health, and we didn't do any protection. Terrence, we didn't do any protection. And we're taking a damage at the end of every round, too, by the way. Just for fun. All right, so he's going to attack me. I am going to block with Rocket. Thank you, Rocket. Oh my gosh, if this activation defeats a character, deal the first player face down encounter card. You're welcome. That's a Kree Fanatic card for you. 3 boost, and if it defeats a character. Which, by the way, would have just killed me if I was full health. All right, Terrence. Did you take your extra encounter card? You did not. Oops, no. I give you the lead. Let me give you an encounter card. You're welcome. Go ahead and get another one. Yep.
So nice. Cool.
What's this thing?
You may Can I exhaust the Milano to not take this in the face? Are you okay with that?
You may exhaust the Milano. If you do not, the villain attacks you with +1 attack. Yeah, go for it, man. You got to. Oh gosh. So that means we're not getting rid of this thing for another turn at least. Oh. You know what's fun? Picture pages, lots of fun with picture pages. Yes, sir. Welcome to the gun show. Now I wonder if we'd played like a normal thing like I was originally thinking and not played against Kree Fanatic, if this would have been less ridiculous in our face. All right, so we're done though. So I'm first player. There's the thing. Let's see how this works. Welcome aboard. That would be awesome if I had any kind of a ally right now.
Allies?
So do I remove threat at all? And then are we both flipping down? Like, is that... Or, oh, I could confuse the enemy. Maybe that's the way to go.
Seems not terrible idea.
And is this considered... And it's considered an attack, so I can thwart one, too. So there's 1, 2, 3. For 3 damage and confuse. I feel like we're both flipping down, right? And because it's an attack, I remove 1 there. I mean, I don't know that we're saving this anyway. Do I hold on to these 2?
It's up to you.
I mean, I'm bound to get an ally, and Gamora's sword seems pretty good. Well, let's flip over. What? Do I heal?
At 4 health, I would. Because you only heal for like 3, right? You get to check the top cards in event.
Now, do I put it back on top or do I shuffle it?
I think since it's look, you put it back on top, and search you would shuffle, right?
All right, so I know I am getting a guardian.
But I could be wrong. Brant should be able to tell us.
Then, so I definitely keep welcome aboard, right? It seems good. All right, I'm done.
Do I heal? I can't
You have
do
crew quarters.
anything with this.
You can heal a little bit. A little bit. Well, are you going to use bug? I guess you can do it after.
So, my thought was to burn these two
for
cards. Shit. Obviously, heal one. Play these. They're great. Probably use boot camp to pay for this, and then I'll have a third one.
Wait. Oh yeah. Yep.
I'll have like a third one for next turn to draw two.
Yeah, because these don't go away, by the way, because you're on your alter ego side. They're gonna stay out there.
Yep.
And now, are you doing anything with bug this turn?
That's the question. So I won't be able to attack with him next turn unless I attack.
Well, right, but you can always attack and heal him next turn, right?
Yeah. So may I just wait to see if an enemy comes out?
Sure.
Unless you want me to attack right now. He does hit for 5 now, so we'll draw.
Yeah. Why don't you hit for 5?
Maybe that comes in plan.
Yeah, right. For the extra health, right? Like. Or you could have thwarted here, which wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world.
He would thwart for 3, right? With
that's what I was saying. Would it be 2? Yeah, 3. Well, we'll see. I might get another one, right? They're in there. Yep. All right. So, ready up. I draw to 6, so I draw 4 cards.
Ooh, lethal intent.
I have Daughters of Thanos, by the way.
Your second player? That seems good.
I mean, it doesn't seem bad. The problem is I'm going to have to figure out how to get the conditioning room out. Right?
You just play cross counter.
Oh, yeah, good call. Although it's such a good card. Gosh, that's such a good card. I mean, I don't really need conditioning room. We'll see. All right. Maybe I just don't use it once, right? All right, anyway. Let's worry about their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we didn't really think about threat at all, did we? Could we have Milano?
I'm here.
No, Milano wasn't ready. Okay. So I am first player. He's confused. You are second. Oh, we gotta put 1 here. You're second player. This goes up again. He does 2 plus 2 is 4.
+1.
Okay, we're still not popped. We got that going for us.
Yeah, both advances in the discard as well.
So that's something to think about. We just got to keep it down a little bit. All right, so I take the first card. Boom. Surge. Well, go ahead and get your card before I surge it. Boom, boom, boom. Choose discard 2 events from your hand. Do I even have 2 events?
1, 2, 3.
But I'm still gonna just exhaust myself, which sucks. I don't get the second heal. But it doesn't go there. Gone from the game. What was that? The draw 2.
Cool.
What is this one?
Anytime someone attacks me, they get +1 until I kill Ronan.
Nice. Oh, crisis icon. That
there you go.
That changes things. Hinder 2 per player. Does this thing get 6 also?
6 is the name of the game. That's why you want Spider-Man.
Man, that is none of that's great. We forgot 1 event damage from the environment. Not yet. The end of the round, right? Did we forget it last turn?
Yeah.
Did you crew quarter?
Well, we can do it now.
Last turn, by the way?
Okay. I did last turn.
Yeah. All right, so I just took my 1 damage from this at the end of the round.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Down 3. First player me. Do I Nebula ship? Probably.
Hold on, let me
no,
see
I
something
just play
real quick.
Gamora, right?
So this is not a thwart. I don't. Does blockade stop us from doing this action? I can't remember. I think we looked this up before, and the answer is yes. Whatchamacallit isn't a thwart, but I think those just stop anything.
Okay. I think we need thwarting, so cutthroat ambition.
Seems good.
Draw 2 cards.
You got a lot of get. Why does Rocket in both of our decks too? I really was like drunk when I made these decks. Apparently, this is. Are you gonna trigger them twice? Well, you put wide stance in to draw the 2, or did you already draw the 2?
No, I put cutthroat to draw the 2.
What does this one do?
Remove 3 threat
this
on
one.
special.
Wide stance is pretty good too, though.
It's better than.
Oh no, of
two,
course not.
three
No,
threat?
and that's what I'm saying. You're going to trigger it twice, right? The question is, do you also put in wide stance?
No,
I don't know.
Right? Maybe. Wait, I can trigger. I can pay 1/2 and then 1/2.
That's what
right?
I'm saying. You could do this twice. You could do both lethal intents with the threat removal, and you could still put wide stance out.
Right, but I probably still want tough out, right?
Oh, so you're going to use it to just pay for getting deeper into these, right? Which is fine.
Yeah. I mean, the reduced 1 damage seems nice, but if I'm getting tough, maybe it's not worth it. Do you need, and then can you afford the Milano plus whatever to get rid of Rogue Vessel? Or do you want me to do that?
2 resources? Depends what my top card is. Oh, I can do that now, right? Let's look at that.
Yeah.
That would have been nice to draw. So let's see. I'm just not going to get conditioning room. Oh, I'm going to draw with Daughters of Thanos. I will have enough. Yep.
Okay. So I can ignore it and just leave. Is it first player has to do it? No. Oh, it is. So it has to be me.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. I think
Well, then why don't you just do one of these and go 3 deep? Right? Because you do this and 1, 2.
I think I'm healing, right?
Sure.
7. Flipping. 1. So I need to spend 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are you thwarting at all?
So you're removing this rogue vessel? You know what? Maybe we don't this turn. I'll do it next turn. Don't worry about it. Let's just take the other damage.
Okay.
You go with your getting tough, removing 6. I mean, threat's more of an issue right now, although I'm sitting at 6.
All right, so I spend the 2 right now to do tough on. I can't tough you, so just which makes sense. Tough on me, remove 3 threat.
You removing it from this one?
Off of. Yeah, I have to.
Oh, you can exhaust the Milano to get rid of the other
this...
threat, by the way.
Do you want me to do that?
I mean, I feel like threat's the issue right now. Well, although I don't know. We don't need to get this too far. You already said the 2 advances are gone already.
All right. Well, I'm doing another 2 here.
Another 2 from what?
So
another 3, you mean?
So 3 threat and then 4 damage.
So you're getting rid of this. And you did 4 damage. And then we still have the Milano, right? So you can do that later if we need it. So I'm not going to worry about conditioning room. I mean, I just can't. I just don't have enough stuff, right?
You don't want the HPs?
What does it do? Oh, that part.
It gets your card back in your hand, so you're basically down 1 card. from doing it, and you get an HP.
So I'm getting rid of Gamora's sword. I mean, I guess I'm not paying for it anyway, right? Although I'm getting a double resource.
I mean, you are drawing
That's
the
the
double
problem.
resource
So
card.
do I just hold on to
So-
conditioning room and just do it later? And not worry about the 1 HP this turn, but have it for the rest of the game? Let me flip.
It's up to you.
I'm going to flip.
I don't know.
And I'm going to do Daughters of Thanos with crossover, right? Or cross counter.
Okay.
So that lets me draw 3 cards. Because we determine you both have to be on your hero side to use these, right? Even though it doesn't say.
Yes,
It says
that's
Gamora
what
and
they said.
Nebula, but... Ooh, I got remove threat. I get deal damage. Alright. Well, let's do this. I got... well, no, I'm not doing that. I got 2...
Well, that's just
3.
free now because
Oh, he's 1 less.
no.
If you're
he's
played
one
by a
less.
guardian, right? You want me to start working on one of these? Oh, hold on. Let's see what my. So if I play an attack event, I get to remove. So I could do it, but that
5.
would cost me everything except for conditioning room or sword. I mean, I think that's the right call, right?
Yeah,
To
you
do
remove 5,
decisive blow first.
and then
Yep.
with him that's 6.
So genius to do decisive blow. That does 4 damage.
to do 4
1, 2, 3, 4. It also removes a threat
and 1 threat.
from here, right?
Which one do you want?
Terrible. I think this one, yeah. I think this one because this goes off
Okay.
more times a turn. This is once a turn, right? All right. Then I pay 1. I guess the sword. 2, because you're our damager.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you never attacked with bug. Oh, you couldn't. That's why. 1, 2 to remove 5 threat. Goodbye. And we do a damage.
And then you ping him. Nice.
I mean, I could flip him, but that seems stupid, right? Did we get rid of this, by the way?
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Oh, we've still
No.
got Milano.
Retconned it.
Yeah, let's remove 3 threat with Milano, right?
Yep.
Now the question is, do I start working on this or just get another one off the main? I mean, there's no. I'm not plinking for 1.
It's doing for 5, right? So this will advance if you don't remove 1.
Oh, no. We have to 16. Oh, you're right. Wow, look at you, Marinex, the savior. And then do I hold conditioning room? All
Sure.
right.
Well, you do have to pay for this ideally next turn, so that's up to you.
So probably not. The odds of that being the card I want to play next turn are very low.
Or high, because you now have this.
Yes. By the way, I can give you team training next turn also, though. Right?
Sure. Or you could... Does Martinex want an energy spear?
Wait, what? I mean, I feel like I'm
Spear.
jumping with him, right?
He's 4 health, man.
I know, but I can't take another hit from this guy. He's freaking killing me, dude. Killing me. No, I think you get out Angela and you give her the energy spear, right?
Sure.
Anyway,
That or power.
and then I give
aggression
you
and
training
into the
rooms so
fray or
your
something
allies
as
are
well.
going to stick around longer. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we can burn Drang down pretty quickly between your 2 allies with energy spears, right?
Yeah, they're hitting for what, 5 each?
I mean, it seems good. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, the question is, do we survive? Like, I'm not worried about anything else. We got this stupid thing still shooting us every turn. We've got Ronan killing us. Oh, you've got tough.
Yeah, I mean, I got tough.
I mean, the problem is right now, I don't have any way to really remove threat. That's an issue. Next turn. All right. So, first things first, we added the 5. We add 1 to this. And this stupid thing's going to plink us again in a second. So then he attacks you. Boosted, but you're just toughing it, I assume. Oh, God. This defeats a character. Deal the first player face down encounter.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Ain't happening. Get out of
The
here.
question is, do I keep Marinex around? I think no.
You can
I think
shovel
I
them
got
if you
to.
want.
It's just too much. Oh, we're not getting Shadows of the Past
Who's
this
your good
turn,
friend?
too, baby! Woohoo! Alright, that felt good. Marinex did his job. Taking Shadows of the Past out of the game! Oh, alright.
Alright.
Badoon Engineer. After Engineer engages you or activates against you, what? Stop moving it!
You have to resolve the Badoon's charge up. So
Now, it
goes up
doesn't
to
go
4.
off, though, I think. If there are 4 or more... Oh, yeah, no, you do the whole ability. So, yes, it does.
Yeah.
So, we each take 2. Badink, badink.
Yeah.
Dink, dink. Dink, 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 dink. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's tagging for 3.
What do we do?
Do I just defend for you and then we hope for the best?
I mean, if you...
Oh no, he does +1
Wait,
attack.
what do you
against
have?
me,
Yeah,
right?
what are your things?
Oh, he flips, by the way, because I had to retaliate.
Oh, so he's advanced. Awesome. Well, he's still only 3 attack. What does it do?
Discard the top 4 cards of each encounter card.
Each time a minion is discarded this way, put it into play engaged with the player who engaged with the fewest minions. So what do we put? 8?
So that would have been your card too, right? And Shadows of the Past.
Wait, what?
Well, this would have happened before your attack.
So what you're saying is these cards all would have been part of that. 1, 2.
No. This happened.
That was
'cause
your
it my
attack.
shadow,
All right, so that's
right?
mine.
Which
1, 2,
I retaliated.
3,
So
4,
3. So this goes in front of me.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So I get that.
Yeah.
You get that.
So this goes up by 2
Why 2? Oh, because we each got 1?
because of the 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so this one already went up 1. So there's the second one. Now, he
Yeah.
attacks me,
And then now
and
we
this guy's going to
also-
attack me also. But I had a chumper,
Yes.
so I would
But
have
you
blocked
see-
with my chumper for him. His activation attack gains overkill. All right, so he had 3 life left, so that's 2 more to me. 1, 2. Then this dude attacks me
Yeah.
for 1.
Cool.
I
mean, not cool, but all right. Take your card.
So now we're back up to date. Oh, I'm dead, by the way. End of the turn.
All right.
Rogue Vessel. I'm dead.
So you probably should defend the attack from the Badoon
Yes.
Engineer, right?
So I'm at 2. Oh,
all right.
you would have been attacked by your
So-
Badoon Engineer too, by the way. Because that was during your attack. When did that...
It happened because I flipped him at the end.
At the end of his
attack.
attack. After the villain attacks, these guys attack. So yes, you would take 1 hit from him. Okay. Now we're ready. The judge jury side scheme triggers. After a friendly character is defeated by an enemy attack, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Oh. Huh. I guess that's the first time that has happened since it's been out. Maybe we should have gotten rid of that instead of the other one. All right, so that triggers this. Thank you for letting us know that, Daniel. We appreciate that. Resolve the Badoon's charge up.
And boosted it.
This is just lovely. So it starts with 8 and goes to 16, and then we lose. That's it, though, right?
Cool. Yep.
I mean, that's not so bad.
We can also use the ship to kill stuff now.
Is that true?
Use it to remove threat or deal 3 damage to
minions.
minions.
Nice. Although
So I got this. So do I discard 2 technique cards or flip down?
I mean, tough is good. This is good. Those are all good. But if you flip down, they're not going to trigger. Is the problem, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's up to you, man. I don't know. It's a tough call. I mean, if you flip down, like you could crew quarters to remove the damage that this thing's going to do to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also not bad having all of these, but gosh. What's Stalwart again?
I can't get
Wait, does this
confused.
go off against you too? Oh, okay.
I already
From
did
this guy's attack.
That's why I have like
Oh
no
my
health.
gosh.
I started the turn at 7 health with 10 or something.
Yeah,
like
well,
that,
Badoon
right?
hit
Like,
you for 2, and then yeah, the other thing
5.
hit you for 2.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you doing?
Do you think I get rid of these? They're so
They
good
are
though.
so good.
But
That's tough. Do you have a technique to play?
maybe
No,
I
you're
just-
not even getting the benefit of
no.
being down
No.
this turn. I mean, do we just try to burn him down? Oh, 36 health? No. That's not going to happen. Oh. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess I'd probably just flip down and hope for the
I mean, I
best,
might be
something
dead.
like that.
Oh, by the way, we're getting an acceleration token. We got that going for us.
Cool. Nice.
As if everything else that's going on, that means Ronan's back in here. Shadows of the Past is back in here. It's we've avoided Shadows of the Past so far. Get that? Place 4 threat on each side scheme. Yep.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What was your last card that I just put in there? That would not have gone back in. Because it would have... Do you remember? Oh, it was your obligation. Never mind. Your obligation...
That should not be
Yes.
in there.
And master plan shouldn't be in there. So this goes up to 10. All right. I'm first player.
Wait, did you
Oh,
remove
don't
my
forget to take
obligation?
your 1
No,
damage
right?
from this thing. Oh, did I not? Yeah.
I got it. Cool. Your turn. So you're flipping.
I mean,
assume.
I'm on 1 life, though. I don't know what I can do. Well, no, I'm not flipping yet. I got to get rid of this first, right? So this in 2
Yeah.
stops me from dying.
And you probably kill this guy, right? Somehow.
I mean, I can do 4 damage with Decisive Blow.
That seems good. No. You can do 2, and then I can
Yep.
overkill it.
All right, so I'll acrobatic move to do 2. Because I'm giving you team training, right?
I think so.
So 1, 2. And then I'll give you team training. I have to remove 1 threat from a scheme, too.
Yeah, which one do you care about? Probably main, right?
I mean, I guess, but this stupid thing, 2 threat on the main every time it freaking takes 1 is brutal. Yeah, and I'm flipping down, so I mean, we may lose 2 threat right here and now. Without much...
Cool.
oh, I get to look at my top card. Groot.
No.
I mean, Groot will be useful.
So I guess I have to flip up because you can't have both people down. And I'm just gonna chump.
Yeah, of course you are.
Angela.
You guys having a
Nice.
huge storm
Amber
over there?
City. No, Amber Alert,
Oh.
child abduction
Even better.
in my area.
Welcome to Texas.
Minions.
Search the
So
top
we
10.
have. Yeah.
How does Ronan
How
sound?
does- Are you looking at the top 10?
Wait, there are none? There are none.
There are none?
I don't see any in
That's
the first
wonderful.
10. Do you?
No, there are no minions in this
Wait,
deck.
how is that? What? Is that true?
Yeah, because I think most of them are in the Badoon whatever thing, right?
So literally,
That you didn't put
Ronan
in
and
that you
these two guys
replaced
in
with
front of
green.
us are the only minions in this entire deck. What? That can't be right.
Wonderful.
There are only how many cards are in here? It says 24. Why am I not able to scroll? Is this really 24 cards?
Yeah, because all you have is Brotherhood, Badoon, Ship Command, and Ronan.
All right. No minions. Sorry, Angela. Well, that was a waste of a card.
Wow. Whoa. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I guess I have to chump a bug then.
So you're into the
Right.
fraying.
You're good.
So how many does that do?
5.
So 5
Oh,
off
man.
the boss. And then are you going to attack since you have an extra life now? If you're jumping anyway? Oh, I got rid
I
of
guess
this by the
so.
way. That's got to go.
I kind of
Well, if you
have to
chump.
chump,
We're
right?
going to add 2 to the main also. Which...
Yeah, but I removed 5 off of the main just now.
Oh, wait. You just did?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're saying is we're still alive.
Barely.
All right. Oh, I went through my deck.
Same.
Whoa, here he comes. Hey, I got Yandu. Yay. Yandu's great. Not this late in the game. I do have my sword and keen instincts. And nowhere.
Oh, wonderful. You're flipped down, so Dire Thanos is
What?
a useless
What?
card. You're flipped down. Dire Thanos is a useless card.
Oh, because you're first player.
Yeah, and I have like no events.
Wait. Isn't it an action?
I have like no events really, like,
Oh, I got you.
and I'm definitely flipping down, right? Like,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if we survive this. So let's add 6.
yeah.
So we got that going for us. And then I am first player, so he's going to scheme for 3 and then pop us each for 2. Oh, I'm dead. Because of this.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so did you take your 2?
Wait, I'm still playing this?
I mean, this goes away.
All right.
I don't know where it just went to. Well, hold on. So you took 2.
Yeah, boost.
And you're chumping. Hey! And then Ronan attacks and kills you.
Because Ron's gonna attack me.
Nice!
Yep.
All right. Well, we learned a valuable lesson today. Don't let Peter build the decks.
Only one deck?
Yeah. Don't even let Peter build one deck. Lesson of the day. So what do you want to do? What time is it? It's 11. Do we want to call it early tonight, or do we want to try to play through something again?
It's up to you.
I don't know. What do you guys want out there? Peanut gallery this. Well, let's go ahead and set up a new game. Let's do a quick one again, though. Like, let's do, do you want to do the same villain set? We just each grab a deck of our own?
Oh, do you want to just run this Nebula deck?
No, because it's going to take a minute to build it, and I don't want to take the time to do that.
Didn't you just reload?
I didn't load the save game, no.
Oh, I see.
So here you go. Everybody gets to see the magic that is me building the table. Boink. Hey, table built. And then, gotta mess with the hands. Otherwise we're on the wrong side of the table. So you gotta delete all these extra hands. Make Terence blue, make this one green. Done. Look at that. Just gotta go back to grab. 2-player. Alright. What are you in the mood for? What do you want to play? You know what? I want to play my
Uh,
Quicksilver deck from a couple weeks
can do-
ago. So
Okay.
this was a aggression deck. So you pick something to team up with Quicksilver aggression.
I can just bring out my other Guardians deck.
Go for
the
it.
Rocket one.
And what do you want to go against?
Does it have? It might have a Nebula card, but
Oh, you want to do that same Nebula? Or wait, what are you talking about?
I have one Nebula card.
Oh, okay. I can get a Nebula card for you. What did I just do? Quicksilver.
Just one Guardians of the Galaxy.
Whoa, here's Quicksilver. Watch out, or he'll mess you up. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff now. Yep. Go ahead and put your rocket. Who do you want to play against? Or who do you guys want to see us play against?
do the same.
Don't put Kree Fanatic in. Put in Electro, says Brant. Which one's Electro? Have we ever done
Power Drain.
Enchantress? I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's a new one. Power Drain?
Yeah.
Do you want to do Power Drain? Do you want to do Kang again? Or you want to do something different? Not Kang. I meant Drang. Drang, Kang.
Sure.
So do Expert Drang. And then what should we put in though? With it. I feel like if we're putting something in, we should probably put two things in, including his normal one, right?
The Band of
Because I feel like we do need minions. Or I guess it doesn't matter now. Let's just do Kree again. We'll do it again. Run it back. Run it back.
Run it back. Okay.
We got this, Terence. We got it. I mean, we got Ronan turn 1 last time. That's not going to happen again. Right?
Yeah, but we smacked
I mean,
him.
we did, but that put us way behind by the time we smacked him.
Did you say you could grab Guardians of the Galaxy?
So wait, what is it called? I don't.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's in Nebulas?
It's a leadership card. Yeah.
What is it? What aspect?
Leadership.
Boom.
There you go.
Done. Look at you guys getting all the behind the
Same
scenes
side.
how to do your own tabletop simulator stuff here. All right, so
I can tell when I'm getting it because the backs
wait,
aren't
what?
the same.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The backs aren't the same size.
All right, I got 6. Ooh, +1 defense. That's good to get turn 1. Ooh, I got Scarlet Witch. I don't have my team up. Oh, but Scarlet Witch allows me to discard 2 to get 3. Interesting. Some Scarlet Witch's basic powers. Discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost icon discarded this way, +1. I mean, do I keep Scarlet Witch? I feel like I should keep Death Focus. For sure. I'm not going to have enough to pay for Scarlet Witch and then do the cool stuff. So I'm just getting rid of her. I think I'm also getting rid of Double Time. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Draw 4. Cyclone! Ooh. There you go. Alright.
Cool.
So you're done? You want to be first player?
Are we getting rid of this
What thing?
up there?
I cannot. So if you can, go for it.
All right. What do I need? Fist?
2 fists and a Wow. That is very expensive. Turn 1. What's the benefit? Oh, stalwart. I can stun him now.
And +1 attack forever.
I mean, ever is a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you. There's something else. The afterword.
Alright. I just whack him for 3.
Uno dos tres.
4 for 2. I'm assuming you're okay with me using Milano since I pitched 3 cards.
You done?
Yep.
I think I have to get rid of Serval Industries, though. Well, let me discard these 2 and draw 2 and see what happens. See if I get a double resource. I mean, if you want me to stun them, if you want me to get Death Focus out, plus defense seems important turn 1. Right?
Sure. You can get rid of Serval and just whatever you want, man.
I mean, I don't want to do any of this, but I feel like I have to. It's Death Focus.
I mean, do whatever you need to do. I lost half my hand to get rid of the cards.
I mean, I feel like +1 defense turn 1 is just too good to pass up, right? And sadly, I'm going to get rid of my plus attack to stun him. I just kind of feel like that's where we're at turn 1. I lost a lot of my build-up, but so I get to attack, or no, I'm going to thwart twice, right?
Yeah.
Just to keep us in this a little bit at the beginning. All right, it's ready up. Let's do this. I mean, I got 2 really nice pieces out, though. All right, so first things first, we had 4. Then he tries to attack you and is stunned. Then he attacks me. I defend for 2. And then I ready. He attacks me for 6, so I take 4. Ooh. It's not great. So just as a reminder, I get to ready once per phase. So I got to do it with my thwarting on my phase, and then I get to do it with my defending also on his phase. So that's why I thwarted for 1, then thwarted for 1, and then I defended here, and I've readied myself again.
Oh my God. So much damage.
Brent says you could have played Witch, Death Focus, and Defensive Upgrade if you drew a double resource. Doesn't matter now. Wow, deep cut with the Prince song. I don't remember which Prince song was I singing. Remind me. I don't even know. I just sing. I love singing. By the way, karaoke night, gotta do it. If you're ever out with me, like any of you going to Gen Con, I'll be going there in a couple weeks. Let me know. You want to do a karaoke night?
Origins?
Origins, not Gen Con. Gen Con's already passed.
Gen Con already happened.
Jay Atkinson said, came late, guess I missed the sisters. Yeah, we missed the sisters. I guess we could have played sisters again, and just against an easier villain, but we're yes, Jay, there is...
We'll build new decks.
We will do the sisters again, trust me.
Or not next week.
I'm out next week.
You're out. You're out next week, right?
And the problem is, without Nebula being in the mod, it's really tough to like make them and play them again. The problem is I had already had everything set up for playing this exact same encounter, and so it would have been hard to change what we were doing. All right, so we are done. He is attacked. Draw your encounter card. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this stupid thing. Wonderful.
Alrighty.
Oh, I forgot that I had Surge. I mean, sure. Now there's some text on this. You can remove 3 threat from, but we are clearly not doing that. Wow, we're spending a lot of resources on stuff. Bombardment. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon ship's charge up ability. First player action, exhaust Milano. So there's 6 on this. So we forgot to charge up. So this is gonna have Both of these have 6 on them.
Yep.
I feel like there's a lot of side schemes here. Wait, why are all my cards face down? What just happened? What did you do?
I don't know. I flipped them up.
What did you do?
I flipped them back up.
I mean, I have maximum velocity and a couple always be runnings.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of thwarting.
It could be. The problem is I got to get rid of this stupid thing, or are we just going to just leave it around for one more turn?
That's your call.
So I'm first player. I mean, what?
That you are. I mean, that puts you at 3 thwart, right? Yep.
I can always be running just once. Or no, I could do it twice with the Milano. So first things first, I thwart twice for 6. Which of these stupid things do I get rid of?
Probably this one, right?
Okay. And if you want me to do 6 more, I can. Now I'm losing my endurance if I do that. I could do 3 more to knock this down.
Well, if you just do 1, you can also exhaust Milano to get rid of the other one. To just do straight up 3, right?
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
So you burn running. You burn your always be running.
Ready Quicksilver. Then I'll do 3 off of here, and then I'll do 3 more with Milano.
And then do you need to flip down?
Well, I have +3 defense this turn, don't forget.
Oh,
right?
Nice.
So I feel like with 4 defense, I should be okay for 1 more turn.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yes, it is.
It's my turn. Drax is going to attack for 3.
I sang Time Warp? Let's do the Time Warp again. Maybe you could sing Twisted Sister. I don't know that I know any Twisted Sister songs. Let me know what their famous songs are, and I'll see if I know them or not. If we're doing requests, we're doing request hour now.
I guess I play Battery Pack. Seems good.
Oh, I mean, it's a card.
And then... and I just thought for 2. Did you take my 3 from Drax off the main villain rather?
Wow, you just called Drang a minion. Come here, minion.
That's a minion.
Now you're not flipping out either, right?
I don't.
Well, the only reason would be to get rid of the battery pack, although that's just cycling at that point then.
Could be a big turn next turn.
What are you thinking? Or you flip down to do this next turn?
Yeah, could do that.
I mean, it's not going to go up a million, right? So you're probably fine.
It's your call, do that? Sure.
All right.
It's fine.
So now we're going to ready everything up. I am going to draw 4 more cards. I got Tigra and combat training, and always be running. Now, don't forget, you are going to have to deal with this potentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to attack me. I am going to defend. So I defend for 1, 2, plus.
Oh, this is up at 2, right? Dune ships at 2.
Huh?
Dune ships should be at 2.
Oh, yes. Good call. This isn't great. 3 plus 3 is 6. I do block for 4, so I take 2. And I ready myself. I still have maximum velocity in play, just in case I have to defend something here. In case I get a attack or whatever. You know what? I'll take the stun. Because if I attack, that still lets me ready, right? If I'm stunned? Yeah. Yes. Stun's not a big deal for me. That's fine.
Do you like side schemes?
I mean, apparently we do.
7.
This one have 7? Because why not? Because
Yeah,
the
yes,
6
it does.
wasn't enough.
Oh, did you thwart for me or
What do you
scheme?
mean?
Or we just skip that?
You're right.
Him scheming.
So hold on. So
my
this doesn't come to me. This would have come to me. So you get a different one. So he schemes for 2 + 1 is 3.
And then this goes up to 3.
Yep.
Then put 4 on
Yep.
this.
Because that came out first. And then we both take a damage.
Of course.
Yeah. By the way, I'm flipping down. In case you were wondering.
Okay.
Man, this is tough. Combat training or Tigra? I guess combat training. I don't even think it's that tough, actually.
Okay.
Don't forget, if you want to get rid of this thing, it's...
I mean, I think I got to do this, right? Welcome aboard. I mean, that'd be nice to have, but I think I do this. Put it out.
It's good. Hey, you've got a plan. I've got a plan.
It's probably not worth it.
Plus 2 hit points would be nice, but I don't know. Double I've got a plan seems good. Because after the second one, you get plus another thwart, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but how am I getting rid of this thing?
Oh, good call. Or do you? I mean, it's 1 point of damage versus 1,000,000 thwart with this crazy side scheme out there. What's your thwart? You do...
Yeah.
Oh, 2 + 3 + 4.
3, 4.
So that's not even enough. That's only 9.
Yeah, but you could thwart for 2 now. No.
Nope. I could, but then I wouldn't be able to heal. Oh, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would, because I've always been running. So, yes, I could, in fact, do that.
So, you think I should just do that?
I mean, it'd be nice to be rid of this thing, right?
Can I play crew quarters with Milano, or do you need it?
You do what you need, man.
Or...
I'm getting endurance and combat training. Is my plan.
Do you have a crew quarters in your deck?
I don't know. I would guess yes. Oh, are they limited? No.
Play under any player's control.
Oh, are you saying you're gonna give you mine and then I take yours, or I give you mine later?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I believe so. I'll cheat right now real quick because I haven't done this deck in a while. Yep, I do.
I mean, I don't need it, but it seems like I have more health, and if I need you to thwart, it seems like the nice thing to do. All right, so let's do that. So remove 9 off of that.
Come on, feel the noise, says Brant, and then Josh says that's Quiet Riot. Victor Von Doom says, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Twisted Sister, we're not gonna take it, says Josh. Brant says, Terence, you're going to need to flip to Alter Ego to get card draw because there are only a few minions in the deck. Yes. We're gonna try to get him flippy floppy. Do.
All right, I played it under your for you, crew quarters.
All right.
And Drax attacked Drang for another 3.
All right. So did you take 9 off of this with the double?
Yep.
I got a plan.
Yep.
I got a plan. The plan seems
it's a lot
good,
of thwarting.
and it's a lot of thwarting, and we're still staring at this stupidity, right? Like, that's the crazy part about all this. All right, so putting combat training in, even though I'm not using it this turn, but All right. So I'm thwarting for 1, readying, thwarting for 1 again.
So sad.
Yeah. Well, I had the thwart card early on. I just couldn't do it. So we're going to def focus to always be running to ready myself. Then I'm going to flip and heal myself, because that seems good. And then Tigra, goodbye, to put out endurance, which is 3 more hit points.
Oh, you didn't even need
And I'm
this.
crew quartering for another
That's
hit point.
fine.
I mean, I'm going to be doing it
Nice.
again next turn, right? So
Cool.
yeah, I mean, it's still good to have all that stuff. There you go. Crew quarters right back at you. So if I Angela, it'll put in one of those little minions we saw last time, right? Which aren't too bad.
Yeah. We're about to take 2, I think, here.
All right. Yes, we are about to take 2. So first things first, this gets 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this shoots us for 2. Plink, plink. You take your 2.
Do I just
I think
take it
so.
straight up?
All
right.
Oh, we're about to lose this scheme. I totally didn't even think about that. Even with all that thwarting we had. That's alright. I do have my +1 thwart card, and I have combat training if you want it.
No.
Double time.
I do not care about
Oh, I do have
combat
my
training.
resource. My friction resistance. Which is real good. Alright. So where are we at? We did that. We did that. So now Drang is going to attack you. Are you blocking with... yep. Yes. So he only takes 1.
So he takes
3 and then heals
3
2.
and then he heals 2. Love to see it.
Yep. Alright. So unfortunately he's going to thwart. I mean, it doesn't matter how much it's for. This is going away. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. So this starts with 8, right?
Yep.
Alright, you got your card. I got my card. You dare? Who you dare oppose me? Discard 5 cards from your counter deck. Each deck says discard this way. Deal the card to yourself as a face down encounter card. Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Well, we got rid of Shadows of the Past. So we got that going for us. So 5 more cards. So there are no minions left in the deck. So Angela has now become useless. Unless I want to put out Ronan.
Ronan's left.
Wait, what? Yeah, no, I'm not putting out Ronan.
What order is this in?
How much does this have on it? 6? Remember how I said I was going to make this week easy? I don't think I did that.
This is on you.
This
not
was
me.
definitely a Peter moment. For sure. Yeah, nothing is easy about what's going on here today.
You put Ronan the Accuser.
Well,
in the deck.
and I took out all the minions.
I literally just went through like 12 cards.
Well, hold on.
out of
I
deck
still
just
have
now.
this. Oh, the villain schemes. Our pain might be over here soon.
I feel like the villain scheming feels much less bad than whatever just happened to me.
I mean, we are like 4 away from losing the game entirely. Plus, we got this. Oh, wait. Forgot about this.
It gets +1 from that, right? Did you count that?
I mean, sure. Why not? What else could go wrong? So I'm first player. Oh, no. Hold on. Take your damage. End of the round from this thing. Ridiculousness. All right.
Well, at least you can crew quarters. Got that going for you.
Hold on. Let me get rid of these two things to draw two new cards. Double resource, but only to pay for something red, which is not great at this point. Yeah, so I heal one.
I guess you're flipping.
Yeah, I don't have an always be running. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I mean, I don't have anybody to chump for me either. This is...
You defend.
Huh?
Yeah. Defend for 2.
Did you say... Oh, defensive 2? Yeah, great. Thanks.
I have a defensive 1.
So I guess I'm paying... Do you really want the crew quarters? I guess we need it.
I don't know. It's up to you.
We'll get rid of double time.
Double time's so good though. 4th threat. Double time
crew
seems
quarters?
better.
I don't know that I could pay for
Yeah.
it. Oh, I can. No, I can't.
You'd want to.
Oh, I thought I was getting rid of that thing. I forgot about that.
I assumed you weren't because you spent like your
Well,
entire hand
but I
ready.
can't get rid of friction resistance, right? Or do I just hold on to friction resistance and not use it?
No, you just do it. You just do it. It's fine.
Wait. So how did I pay for this? With crew quarters. I mean, I can still do this with friction resistance. I can still get rid of it. And then I won't put hyper perception on this turn, though.
Isn't that what we need, though?
I mean, I
All
feel
that
like
warning?
it is. All right, so 1, 2 puts this out. So I thwart for 2. I mean, what are we taking off? Main, I guess.
Sure. I guess the question is, do I?
Well, are we trying to get rid of this? Because
Yeah, I can't, right?
we're gonna chump, right? So we need to get rid of this. So I'll do 4 off this.
Okay.
So I do 2, I ready, which also readies my resource. Then I do 2 again. So that's the 4 off of this. Then I got friction resistance and Milano to pay for double time, which will take 2 off of this and 2 off of main.
Sure.
Or do you want to get... I mean, we have to get 2 off of main or we're going to lose. Right?
Okay. Yep.
What you got, Terence?
I guess I thwart for 2.
Off main or...
Yeah. Do I put nowhere in or do I put Cosmo? Cosmo, right? Do I spend all these to put both of those in?
Were you flipping down?
I don't know. I don't think so. Can't really afford it.
Well, how did you pay for both of those? I'm confused. Oh,
I
you had double
had
resource also.
a genius.
Gotcha. And now you draw a
Yeah.
card.
And I think I just thwart for 1 off of
Okay.
main.
Hold on. Don't you get to
And
call a
then I will
card?
say the top card is.
I think it's...
What do you think?
Do we already see Shadows of the Past?
Yes.
So, I mean, there's one
Treachery?
Ronan in there.
Treachery side scheme, right?
Yeah. So what do you want? Treachery.
Treachery?
I feel like we've seen all the side schemes. Boom. So,
Boom.
no, How good would that have been to been Ronan? Because he wouldn't have come into play, right? How good would that have been if that was Ronan? What did Drax do? Did he do anything?
Oh, he attacks. Yeah, for 3.
All right, I feel like this combo is worse than our first combo. I mean,
I mean, I feel like I've done a lot of damage to the
And he's
boss,
still at
man.
freaking 13.
And I've thwarted like 10 plus in the span of like X turns, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's... So what you're saying is I'm the weak link here? Is that what you're saying?
and Ronan hasn't come out yet.
I'm well aware. He'll be out in a second. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, you can't order in chaos. That's sad.
What do you mean? Yeah, no, I can't.
Because you don't have Scarlet Witch.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he is going to attack me. Am I blocking for 2? So he's attacking for 4. I'm defending for 2. 6. Minus 2 is 4.
Maybe you need to flip down more than me.
I mean, who knows? I don't really have a whole lot in my hand is part of the problem also.
4. Attacks for 4 plus nothing. So only 2 damage. Oh, plus 1 more
So he'd be dead
from this.
because he does it before he heals, right? It's not great.
Wait, what? He attacked for 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're on 1 health. He attacked
4,
for
5.
5, which is 6. You don't get to heal that if you're dead, right?
No. Really hate this card.
Wait, what?
Well, the Q's is why he attacked for +1.
And this too, right?
Well, we knew about that.
I forgot it on
already.
mine. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, so I get that health back. I did remember it on mine because we said 4 plus 2 was 6. Yep. All right, anyway. Where are we at? Cards. How bad can this be? Oh, I am readied, by the way. The villain attacks you.
Do you need me to chomp?
Probably.
Should I chomp?
3 health. I mean, the odds of me surviving a 4 attack plus whatever boost are not very high. Oh, wait. Would Ronan have gone in with you? Are we just going to call this? I think Ronan would have gone with you, right? Because you were the one who chumped that?
Yep. Yep.
So Ronan attacks you and...
Yep.
What's his name? I can block Ronan for you. I don't know that that's helpful.
Cool.
Okay, hold on. Would this have been discarded? Yes. That one... Oh, no. Hold on. When did we draw that? As this boost. So actually, this wouldn't have been discarded.
So these
those
out.
are still out. This flips. Shuffles up. We get an accelerator. I don't think it matters, right? We're done? Or no?
What cool things are you doing
So
on your
you
turn?
just chumped, and then I'm chumping Ronan's attack.
No, I just ate. Yeah, sure.
Now, did you...
I mean, he hits for 4.
He hits for 3 against me. 4 against you.
No, but he initiates the attack against
Oh,
me.
well, then this one didn't initiate the attack against you. So your dude's still alive. He initiated against me. And you blocked for me. Oh, no. I lied. You blocked your own.
No.
We should have reversed that. But then I would have taken 1 more damage. All right. It is what it is. All right. So I take 1 more, which I did. Okay.
Yeah.
You're first player. Oh, take 1 at the end of the round. Still haven't gotten rid of this stupid thing. It's just... I mean, there's no way we survived this round. I mean, I don't have anything that useful.
No, I can't survive Ronan in another attack, right?
All right,
So-
we're going to call it. We're going to talk a little bit about... let's have a discussion about
What is
Well,
topic
let's
of the
talk
show?
about difficulty settings, right? And how to vary difficulty settings in the game. Kind of what we were talking about a little bit earlier.
Don't let Peter tell you it's
I
easy,
mean,
and let him pick. That's rule number one. I at least tell you that it's gonna be hard.
Yes. Our, yeah.
I'm
So
honest
our
about it.
post stream discussion. Yeah, let's talk about what we think about difficulty setting and different ways to play the game, different game modes, right? Like things you can do with this. But we'll start. Well, let's just keep it simple with difficulty scaling. So a lot of what we do here is playing against super hard villain modular sets. It feels like, and Terence makes really good decks for us, and we do well. Or at least Terence makes one really good deck for him, and I'll throw in my garbage deck, and it'll be fine. And it evens out usually.
You do play test some of your
do.
decks more than others some weeks.
It depends on the week. It's been a real busy lately, so that's why my Quicksilver deck's not very good apparently, and the 2 decks I built for this week weren't very good either. Which is fine. I mean, I intentionally built them to not synergize, but to have a cool theme, like Guardians theme to them. Now, clearly I rushed through it because I duplicated 2 heroes between the decks, which clearly I wouldn't have done had I been paying any attention at all.
I think it's fine to have overlap. Like the chance of you having them both at the same time is not super high.
Yeah.
Because you have to choose to one, pay for them, which they're not cheap. They're almost all 3 cost neutral allies, right? Or basic allies. So there's a good chance you will just be like, that's too expensive. I want to play something else. And then you like use it for a resource. So I don't actually think
Energy Spear with Bug is pretty good.
Yes, that was the whole thing. So I guess to rewind, I was talking to Peter about Nebula decks when I first got Nebula and read through the pack, and I said I wanted to build a Nebula deck with Energy Spear and Bug, and then you built that aggression deck, right?
Yeah, and well, I wanted a leadership deck so we could
And
get
Cosmo.
Yondu, right? That was part of the thing. We wanted Yondu and Bug to have Energy Spears and just have him plinking damage the entire time. Now, I think that combination would be better against Green Goblin or Ultron than what we did, right? Because part of the problem with what we did was we played a deck with no minions and no whatever. I mean, that we played a very heavy thwarting deck, or we needed a lot of thwarting, and neither of us played Justice. Like, we're like, we'll be fine with the leadership stuff.
I actually felt Nebula did a lot of thwarting with her. I actually got good lethal intent combos this time around, which is different from I think what I've normally have happen in solo.
Yeah, and well, probably because I didn't put a lot of other good stuff in there. So, you got stuck with what you got stuck with. And I did some thwarting too. I mean, Gamora's pretty flexible. Now, again, I didn't put a lot of events in. The ones I did put in, though, were thwarting events, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I did Concussive Blow as one of them. So, nope. That wasn't a thwarting event. Oh! Yeah, no, I did remove a threat when I did my Concussive Blow. It was close. So Brent has some things. He says Drang is all about controlling threat first and keeping the board clear, and build. Then you damage him down pretty quickly. He also says Energy Spear seems okay on Bug, but it forces your hero to attack every turn, and if you get exhausted, yeah, that was the problem we had, was we got exhausted. Now we did find a way to give him an extra life. So it breaks the combo when you aren't able to attack if you have to thwart or do something else. Which...
Yeah, I don't think you'd have CITT, but I definitely did have CITT in my version of the Nebula aggression deck. Which gives you a little more flexibility because you could ready yourself or Bug, right?
So did you have Bug in yours? Okay.
Yeah. Bug and Energy Spear for me is the centerpiece of just like what I want to play with.
Boot Camp, because we had Boot Camp in there.
You can heal him. And Boot Camp. I mean, he was hitting for 5, I think, with Inspired, right? Like that's a lot for a
I boosted your guy up and it, for his attack +1 also with my leadership card.
Yeah, and with Inspired, that's like +4 on top of his normal 1 attack.
So, I mean, I think there is a good combo in there. I think Gamora is not the right leader or the right player to run a leadership deck. If
that was my
we could have done the opposite, though, right?
But...
You could have run... I mean, we did it kind of to be silly, but you could have run Nebula leadership, and I could have run Gamora aggression, and I think that would have worked because it would have let me just get a couple more events in, right? And I could have just put the stuff in I needed to boost up the heroes. So you're talking 4 cards there. I mean, do you want to kind of build it real quick? I don't know if you can.
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, go on over. Let's do it. So my decks. Let's see. New deck. Let's see if we were to do this for realsies. So I mean, I guess we can get back to talking difficulty later. So there's a couple ways of doing it. I said we did super good decks against super good villains is a lot of the time what we're trying to do. And the only reason is we put such a hard challenge in front of ourselves. If we don't build those good decks, we're never going to win. But the other way I think you can do it is to build mediocre decks or kind of fun thematic decks, whatever else, and just play against a lower challenge level, right? There's nothing wrong with playing standard. And just if you want to build decks that are more, where you don't have to think about every combo working 100% and every card and every play isn't going to be super brain burny. I mean, I know when Mike and Jerry and I play games, a lot of times we don't mind a low difficulty game. I'm not talking Marvel Champions, just any game in general. We don't mind it and feeling really powerful, right? Like you can do a lot of stuff. And there comes a point where you get bored with that. But I think it's fun to kind of stomp up on some bad guys sometimes,
I think a lot of people like to do that in Marvel Champions. It's kind of like it gives you that superhero vibe. And I think that's definitely why they have standard as a modular set.
Yeah.
Like not everyone wants to have that grueling challenge, and I think a big complaint of the game early on was that expert wasn't hard enough. Like there weren't enough challenges for the people who did enjoy deck building. I think
we've proven that at this point. All right, so Gamora, do you want Cosmo in your deck?
Sure. It doesn't matter whose deck
Gamora deck, right? All right, so Gamora will be the leadership, right? Or no, Gamora's the aggression now. Do we want to start?
Gamora's aggression. So you're gonna put 3 energy spears in, right? And a bug.
Right. So let me get all the double resources.
Bug, food camp.
And then you want me to get sisters, daughters of Thanos?
Yeah, I mean if you're running.
All right, so Nebula, this is Gamora. Right? So let's go to aggression. So we need a bug. We need 3 energy spears. What else do we want in this deck?
Do you want?
Yeah, I think you need
camp?
At least 1 boot camp. Probably just 1, right? Well, do we want to do the other deck with whatchamacallit? Maybe we do put 2, right? If the other deck's gonna have Yondu.
Sure.
All right.
Do you run Angela?
I mean, it depends who you're playing against. We clearly found that she wasn't good in that combo we did today.
Where you only have 3 minions and one of them's running? Probably not.
Yeah, so that was bad. But in general, I think you would want her in this deck. So let's build it as if it's a take on all comers deck. So there's nothing else Guardians in here.
How are you going? Not a lot of allies then. Like it is really about, and like you're going to play with someone else who has a lot of allies.
So the Nebula is going to be ally heavy, I guess. So do we need 2 boot camps then, or just 1 and deal with Bug having just the energy spear?
You probably can do that, right? So if you're gonna attack a lot for that, to heal Bug, do you want combat training?
Wait, what? Combat training?
if you're going to be attacking a lot, you have to attack to
Yes,
heal with bug,
I see
right?
what you're saying.
Or to heal bug.
And should we also take the thing? Oh, you were saying combat training, right? So yes. So we take combat training. Is there a way in aggression to ready yourself or no? Just CITT? Should we get that?
I think CIT is probably the only one, but I don't know if I would put it in the Gamora deck.
All right, so Gamora, we should probably focus on events from here on out, right? So do we want to put some justice events in before we get going?
Sure. What do you want from Justice?
I mean, you know me. I like concussive blow because I like being able to flip down. It's not necessary, but for me, it's what I like. I also don't mind Crisis Averted. That would have helped a lot today. Getting past that exclamation point and thwarting for 6 is pretty good. It's expensive though, so we actually want cheap ones, right? Because we want her to be able to play one of these, and so maybe we look at the 1 cost ones. What do you think about that?
Do you want like multitasking, clear the area?
Yeah, I think maybe you do multitasking and can't do that one. No. Sorry. Deal 3 damage to a confused enemy. No. So you're saying multitasking would do 3 of those?
Sure. I mean that's good against like if you're getting
Side
a lot
schemes.
of
The problem
side
is
schemes, I guess. Or even if you get one side scheme, as long as it's not Crisis, right?
Yeah.
Like you get you kind of be able to hit both
so
main
clear
and
the
that
area is
Crisis.
only
You're
2 is
probably
the
doing
problem.
4.
But you do get to draw a card. That's pretty good. All right. So 3 clear the area, 3 multitasking.
Well, you said you like
I
concussive
do,
blow,
but
though,
that's
right?
me. What are your thoughts? Concussive blow's expensive is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to do concussive blow, I would probably run 1 martial prowess, because then with 2 keen instincts and martial prowess, you can pay for it for free. Doesn't feel as bad because it is an attack event.
So do you want to run 2 of everything then? 2 concussive blows, 2 clear the areas, 2 multitaskings?
Sure.
All right. So then you go to aggression and you look for martial prowess.
So how many attack events and stuff are you running?
So right now
so
we're
I guess
looking
if you're running
at 33 cards. We got 7
prowess.
more with no attack events.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah, so are you going to run dropkick?
It's awful expensive. But stunning is real good.
Stunning hard draw.
Do 3 again? Or 2?
Sure. 3. Did you put martial prowess in? Okay.
So if you want to look at it, it's on the screen right now.
Yeah, there's just a slight delay in the
Sisters in battle.
What attack events? What other attack events do you like?
I mean, I feel like we should have some cheap stuff because, you know, if we're playing these 3 ones, we're going to need a cheap one on the other side a lot of times.
Do you want press the advantage? Probably not, because you're not stunning enough. Or maybe you do because you're running
do we want
Nebula
looking
as well.
For trouble as an interesting? Probably not, right?
Unless you're gonna do a bunch of overkill, but I don't think you're built for overkill right now, right?
No. All right. Do we want to put in like a hand cannon or anything? Hand cannon, Yarnbjorn.
What's magic attack?
What? It's magical. You have to. It's a spell. Event. Spell. Only if you have Mystic trait. Choose an enemy and discard up to 5 cards from your deck. Deal 1 damage to the enemy for each card discarded this way.
Hilariously, a Get Over Here is an attack card for 0.
I mean, yeah, I was kind of looking at that. I mean, it only does 1 damage, but it also is a free thwart.
Yeah, but presumably you're gonna be able to
Yeah.
play other ones, right? So I guess the part of it is like, do you want more minion control? Then you lean into like relentless assaults. Do you
Well, we're
want
not going to have good minion control
uh,
otherwise, right? So maybe put those in.
because those are like 2 costs for 5 is pretty
Yeah.
good
So we
efficiency
got
with
one more
overkill.
card to put in. Do we want an ally? Do we want another event?
You love your
I
allies.
do, and this deck only got 3 right now, including Nebula.
Do you put Marble Boy?
What's he? Oh, he's a guardian.
Yeah, he's the 2 cost guardian ally from aggression.
I mean, he's just a chumper, right? 2 attack once and then chumps for you.
Yeah. What else
Yeah, I
does
mean,
he do?
that's it. So it's not bad though for 2. All right.
Yeah.
So we happy with this one? Do we want to build the Nebula deck too?
Sure.
Oh wait. Concussive blow that's what I always use with Gamora, as well as the protection stun event, which is we already put that one in, right? Or protection. Oh, protection. No, we're not doing protection though. Battle Fury can ready you, but you need
no,
more
I mean
minions.
you can do tackle. I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
If you wanted more stuff.
Battle Fury can ready you, but you need more minions. With Gamora, you have a chance of revealing a card you can't draw that Cosmo can use, right? Oh, so that's the other thing. Do we want Cosmo in this deck? Because she is able to look potentially, and so do you want Cosmo instead of Bug? I mean, we need chumpers in this deck, it looks like, right? Like, we don't have anything to chump right now. Because Angela won't be useful, like in that last game. So we got basically Bug, and that's it, if we're doing the sisters thing. Do we need more? Did we go 2 ally light?
I don't know. I mean, I think are you leaning towards like drop kick and other stuff to deal with it and then be able to flip down?
Sure. All right, so we'll leave this and we'll go ally heavy with the next deck, right? All right.
Yeah.
So then we will go to my decks. I'm gonna just delete my other decks. They were not wonderful. They're not wonderful at all. All right, so let's go new deck. Nebula. Sisters in battle. All right. So, did I even do the basic resources? I think I did for the last one.
Question mark.
Probably
maybe.
should make sure. Let's just save this deck.
You're not even going to keep your fantastic decks.
Yes, did have the basic resources. All right. So Nebula Sisters in battle. Let's see. Well,
so you run Power in All of Us.
Okay, so she's going to run Guardian allies, even though she's going to be leadership?
Yeah, because you want to be able to put Spear on anything, right?
Sure. Oh, you want CITT with her then, too?
I put CITT in Nebula, because she's going to run Power in All of Us.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you're going to put Nowhere. You're going to put CITT. You're going to run all the neutral or basic Guardian allies, right?
We're going to put all of them in? Star-Lord included? Cosmo, Drax, Groot.
Rocket. Can't put Gamora.
Rocket and Star-Lord? Do you?
Isn't there Martinex?
Oh yeah, good call.
And obviously you're gonna put
All
Yondu
right, yeah. So do you want Star
in
Lord or
Major
no? Because I
Victory.
didn't put him right now.
We can put him in and see if we need to cut him.
God, I hate drawing an extra card. He's not that good. Like he's not good at all. In fact, 2 attack, 1 3 health. I guess 2 cost is pretty cheap, but gosh, an encounter card. That's I don't know.
Daughter of Thanos.
Oh yeah,
Did you
I
put
did.
that in Gamora's
I
deck? Jay Atkinson's asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did. Let me go check. I'm pretty sure I did.
Do you put whatchamacallit?
What is it called?
What is that one card? Major Victory?
Hold on. What is that called? Daughters.
What's what
Daughters
called?
of Thanos. Yeah, I got it.
Of Thanos?
All right. So Nebula, where are we looking at with Nebula?
Major Victory? Isn't that the leadership guardian ally as well?
Yes, and he's pretty good. I like Major Victory.
Yeah, we need to get that Mad Titan Shadow box, man.
Man, you should have just ordered it from Europe. We could have been playing already.
Just expense it.
That's
Expense
right.
that UK. All right. So what do we
Yep.
got? 30 cards. All right. So we probably want. Do we get more ability to pay for stuff cheaper? Like, you think if we put in like 2 of Welcome to the Guardians, Welcome Aboard?
Do we want that just 2, or do you want all 3? Just to make sure you get it.
It's just a lot of like you have double resources plus power
Sure.
and all plus that like that's a lot of resource cards. I mean, maybe you want all 3, but maybe we
Wait,
start
what is
with
it
2
called?
for now.
Welcome.
Welcome Aboard.
I hate how they sort this stuff. So is that an event? That's an event, right?
Well, it's a
Yeah.
yeah, it's right under Yondu.
We do want that other card that lets you get extra guardians, right? Oh, we already got that, don't we? Which one was that one? The upgrade.
It's nowhere.
Nowhere,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
nowhere. The support. So at this point, do you start looking at? So I don't think we want Guardians of the Galaxy because we don't have a good way to recur the upgrades
But
back.
we do want the guardian one, right? What was that? Inspired?
You mean comms implant?
The one that's +1
Or
plus
you mean
1.
inspired? +1/+1 attack and thwart is just inspired. That's on
Yeah.
any
We
ally.
want at least 2 of those,
Comms
right?
implants +1. Comms implants the one that's +1 and
But that's
+1
+1
hit point.
thwart.
Yeah.
I guess we do need thwart because our other deck's aggression. So do we want both of them? Do we want 2 of each?
Yeah.
3 of each?
The other interesting thing is laser blaster gives us +1 attack and overkill. I don't know how much you care about
I mean,
that.
it's not bad to have in addition to. So laser blaster and inspired and comms implant, or just laser blaster inspired? Because let's be honest, the ones we're talking about just need the laser blaster and inspired. They don't need comms implant because they don't need the extra hit point, and they're never going to thwart, right? So if we're just looking to build up those specifically, now I only put 2 of each. That would be exactly enough to put on them. Do we want extras so they cycle in faster? We're at 37 cards right now.
Let's leave at 2 of each for now. I think. Do we just put 3 of the regroups,
What's regroup?
or do you want Blaze of Glory?
Replace the
instead?
glories. I mean, that's just a 1-turn thing, right? For the last turn. We're not playing that before the last turn. Right? Is regroup ready, somebody?
No, regroup's like if you chomp with an ally, it goes back to your hand. Like when it's defeated. So you get it the next turn, which is great for like nowhere. right? Because then you can play it again next turn,
So what
especially
is
with
it?
the
A
amount of
support, an
resource
event?
reduction cards we have. It's a support.
Ah, I see it.
One cost support, but you have to like you play it and then you basically have to get an ally to be defeated that turn or it goes away.
Oh, it doesn't stay in play. Got it. Well, I mean, if you do it, you know you're
No,
chumping.
so yeah, exactly. And then that's kind of why you don't want to lean, I think, too heavy into a bunch of attachments because like I feel like with the lack of other allies you have, like the idea is like you're gonna use them, they're gonna come in, we're gonna be able to pay for them cheap, they're gonna draw us cards, and then you're gonna
Jay
recruit
asked if
them
we want
back.
team training.
Team training's good. It depends on if you want your allies to stick around, you're gonna jump with them, right?
Do we want one team training? I mean, we certainly don't need two because the other team doesn't need it.
I think it really depends on how much you're planning on jumping. I think if you're planning on jumping a lot, I would probably favor more like regroup, rapid response kind of thing. Um, if you're planning on having them live longer, then I would do team training.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're having them live longer, right? Just the two that we care about are gonna live.
But they don't care about the
Right.
hit points
So that's what I'm saying.
as much.
So do we want get ready even? Is that the right call?
I wouldn't I wouldn't put get ready.
Not for Yandu. And do we want some healing ability? That's the other option. We could just take a. I mean, we could take 3 first aids.
There's first aids. There's also
Oh, we could put that leadership card in that heals.
I guess
right, that leadership resource.
yeah, there's that one. I mean, I don't. It's a MTS card, so like I'm not super. I don't like think of those cards, right? So I don't.
What is it? Do.
It's a leadership resource.
What is it? Innovation. After you spend this card, heal 1 damage from an ally you control, and it's a wild resource. It's the real benefit, I think, because 1 healing is not great.
Yeah, it's up to you.
So we get 3 cards.
It depends on how much you want to heal versus just cycle.
What are your thoughts? I think you're right. We bring the cards back into our hand, right? What's that?
Regroup.
Do we want 3 of them? I mean, I guess you want it when you need it, right? So it's always good to have it. It's just a resource any other time. All right.
Yeah.
So we pretty happy with these 2?
I don't know. We can try them next time.
I mean, you and Steve can also try them if you want.
Steve wants to play Miss Marvel,
Okay.
so that is what he played with you last time, right?
Yeah, it didn't go well.
So that is what he's told me he wants to play. I think it's one of his favorite heroes.
Of course. And you
Miss
always
Marvel
want
is
people
great.
to play what they enjoy. So going back to that difficulty thing, I mean, it's important to get the right difficulty for the people you're playing with too. When we play together, you like having super powerful decks, and so because of that, you also like the challenge level to be difficult too. So I feel like you want powerful villains, powerful heroes, right?
I think part of that is it's just nice to see the deck, like a deck sing, of just like look at it, I don't know if this Nebula deck, for instance, we built will be good. It has potential, right? Like we're like putting the synergies in where you're just like, okay, well, what we're doing is like, yes, you could put all these cards in like healing, like like extra hit points, but like, is that what we're trying to do? Like maybe it is, right? But then you're gonna lean into that, right? Like you're gonna put team training in, like Jay Atkinson said. Maybe you put like ready for action, the one that gives allies tough, so you get more uses out of it. You put in maybe get ready, like
the
so
only
you're able to do
benefits of that,
or
is,
you're just
honestly, Gamora and Nebula are not 2 of the toughest heroes in the game. At 9 hit points each and no easy way to get blocking in. I mean, Gamora's got that 1 card that lets her defend for 3, basically, or avoid 3.
Yeah, Nebula has the tough. The ability to
and
get
Nebula
tough.
has tough, but they don't stand up well. I mean, they stand up okay, I guess, but I mean, we were always constantly worried about our health.
Yeah, raises edge.
So something to think about for sure.
Yeah, but I think going back to difficulty, I think some of the fun stuff is like being pushed to actually like have to play your deck well or like tune it to a place where it does play pretty well. And for me, that's fun. I don't know if that's always fun for you, even though I force that down your throat on Fridays.
I typically count on you to have a really good deck, and I just need to typically. It's funny, when we first started, I always built solo decks. I mean, because you used to make fun of me for that. But now, basically, I ask you what you want to do, and I just try to come up with a complementary deck anymore. That's really my goal at this point. So whatever you have, I want something that is going to be good enough to do one thing, right? Either thwart real well or attack real well or whatever it ends up being. And I will typically look at the villain we're playing, right? So if we're playing a villain that's minion heavy, I'll throw in some extra minion attacking events, stuff like that. So I don't know. I think it's an interesting part of Marvel Champions, and I think it could be something that's frustrating for new players too, right? Trying to find the right difficulty for the heroes they're putting together and the villains they're putting together. So I think the decks I made today would have been really good, like something that somebody newer to the game would put together. But the problem is I also put together a villain combination, which I thought wouldn't be that hard, but ended up being harder than I thought it would be.
I mean, you put
but I wanted Kree Fanatic thematically. I thought the other villain deck would be easy enough that Kree Fanatic wouldn't take it over the top. The problem is I should have put in some wimpy minions. I didn't realize there'd be no minions. So that was a mistake.
Yeah, I just feel like Kree Fanatic has so much ability to combo with itself that it doesn't matter that it's 5 cards. Like, you saw the one that's like I feel like that card that I drew.
Draw the next 5.
Just cards 5 cards. And if it's another Kree Fanatic card, then keep doing it. It's like, it just is like, please give me Ronan. I feel like that's what that card really should say. It's like, please search the deck for Ronan and put him into play. And that didn't happen, but it feels,
or
just like,
cycle through the entire
into
deck,
another one of those,
which is the other thing we did with it.
Yeah,
So, but if there was more stuff in there, those 5 cards wouldn't feel as bad, right? If I had put the standard encounter in there and the Kree Fanatics in there, there would have been another 7 card buffer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel as bad, but even the boost, like the boost effects are also like a big like
overkill.
You know, it's like here's 3 boost icons plus a star because the 3 boost icons weren't bad enough. You know. So yeah, I just feel like it's I mean, like, super hostile, but I get the reason behind why you wanted to do it.
I mean, yeah, it was totally.
But yeah, I mean,
honestly, I would have loved to do Thanos, but Thanos isn't out. We don't have Thanos, right? Like, I mean, we do, but you don't want to play him yet, which I get.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Maybe by the time I get back. So Origins next week. If anybody's going to be at Origins, please look me up. Hit me up on the Discord. Send me a DM, whatever. Send me a message I mean, you could even do it in the show notes here, in the chat or whatever. Let me know if you're going to be at Origins. Jerry and I are going to be there. I'm definitely bringing my Marvel Champions stuff with me, so there will be some in-person Marvel Champions being played there. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a break, honestly. So we're going up Wednesday. We're driving up. We're about 6 hours, 8 hours drive. I can't remember. And we will be there through Sunday and come back Sunday.
Nice.
It is.
Like
I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And we're bringing a lot of games that we could play in our room also if we don't feel comfortable being on the show floor. So that's the other part of it. So even if we just go there, look at games for a while, maybe check out a game from the library every once in a while, play it, and then head back to the room. If that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do to feel comfortable and safe. So we're going to take it. I mean, we're both vaccinated, but we're also, we also both have families to come back to. So don't want to bring crud back with us. That is for sure, especially during Corona.
Yeah.
So, all right, Terence, man. Well, since I'm going to be away next week, you are going to be playing with Steve. So he's going to do a Miss Marvel deck. And, Yeah, I think the hard part's going to be figuring out the level of difficulty you want to go. You may want to look at his deck first and kind of plan the villain accordingly.
What are you trying to say?
You can't do to him what you do to me every week and expect him to have fun and ever want to come back again. That's all I'm trying to say, Terence.
I mean, he's played Lord of the Rings. He went through the school of LCG
Right.
Hard Knocks already, right? Like so I feel like I don't have to go easy on him. No, I'll probably let him pick, or maybe we'll do. I worry that Kang might be too long.
Kang's long, and that's what I did with him the last time I played with him.
Oh,
if he hasn't done Red Skull,
I was asking
start a campaign with him. Not a campaign, but go through the first couple of things of a campaign. Like, I would say.
I think he wants to do that with Kim,
okay.
so I don't know. Unsure. I was gonna ask how much
Hates
he
life.
is. No, how much he's pro against like the new Guardians of like. I feel like the second collector could be fun for him because it is very Lord of the Rings.
And that's one of the easier. I feel like Guardians or Galaxy's Most Wanted ones.
Yeah, if he doesn't want it to be spoiled, then I'll stay away from that. But I think that might be a good one.
I mean, just you got old school Goblin and Ultron and Kang as well. I mean, those are always fun.
Yeah, so I kind of want to. I'll have some suggestions, but I kind of want to leave it up to him since I've played a lot of the game enough.
Yeah. Now, are you guys doing a TTS stream or are you guys doing live cards?
I think we're gonna do TTS. I asked him, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I think especially if he's like guessing for a week, we don't need to like figure out like a whole setup for it, you know. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think I should play, Peter? Why
don't you play Spider-Man? Spider-Man's your jam, right? That's your go-to.
Yeah. Sarion's good at protection and aggression. It kind of depends on what he goes for Miss Marvel.
I mean, he's going to be very event-focused. The nice part is neither of you will need a lot of build-up if you do Spider-Man.
Well, I feel like Miss Marvel actually needs a lot of build-up, right? Like, she wants her alter ego. So generally, you want your alter ego and support. I feel like the last time I played with Steve when he did Miss Marvel, he did not want to flip or something and did not use any of that stuff. Which I guess, like, you laugh because you know Steve and how he builds his deck, and so it's just like what you're supposed to do with your hero is exactly what he doesn't want to do or something.
I mean,
I feel like he takes a lot of pride in that.
The only way you could convince him to do that is by building a Justice Confusion deck. And just kind of force him to flip, right? And never chump for him, and just like, I mean, right? He's got to flip at that point.
She doesn't have a lot of help, right? Like, does she have? Yeah.
All right, you can do it.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be fun regardless of what happens. So I'll probably bring a few decks.
And then I feel like we're gonna play these Sisters of Battles deck when you get back. If the Hood's out by then, who knows? Maybe we'll play Hood.
Is Hood middle of the month? I know it's sometime in October, but there's gonna be War Machine and the Hood, I think, coming out next month on I believe the same day. So there's plenty of Marvel content still coming, even without Mad Titan. And
I mean, there's plenty of stuff to play I mean, look, when was the last time we played Nebula or Ronan? We played them once on the stream, or probably twice because we probably lost, and that was it.
Yeah, it looks like it's just War Machine in October, and then they say Hood in November, and then Valkyrie in December, is what Hall of Heroes says. So Hood might not be
That'll
next
be all right.
month, but...
Hey, I will play. I love Iron Man, so I wouldn't mind some Iron Man War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine and Iron Man. What's the over under for you on a team up card?
Oh, 100%.
War Machine
I think there's a 100% chance there's a team up, or actually two. We know they do two now, right? Because they did it for Nebula with Gamora.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there'll be two of them. Victor Von Doom says, my wife enjoyed Red Skull a lot. Absorbing Man was the only dud in the group for her. Yes, Absorbing Man's a dud-ish. But, I mean, he's got some interesting stuff. But I agree. I mean, of that whole set, he is the least interesting.
I feel like he would be one of the most fun villains to, like, custom content with, like, the mechanics they already have in place. So, like, you could easily just, like, have just new environment cards or more
things
right?
that trigger the environment cards.
Leave the rest of the deck. yeah, like, and leave the deck the same. And I feel like you could have a really
Oh, you
interesting
mean
scenario
the
without
environment
a
cards
lot of
that do
work.
different things? Maybe do stuff while they're in
Yeah,
play.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
just to up the difficulty a little bit on
Yeah,
that one. Maybe give them a few more hit points or
yeah.
something. But yeah. All right, Terrence, man, I'm fading fast. I didn't want this to be a long night. It's not. It's 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. It's not our 4 hour marathon from last week. So, uh,
That was one of my favorite games we've
yeah,
played, though.
the
I
one
will
we
say
won.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good. I
yeah,
mean, because we had tried so hard, right? It's like one of those things you fight and fight and fight against. And I think that's one of the things you love about the game. And we just had to find the right decks and the right
yeah.
combos and the right whatever. And the
The
right
right
luck,
luck,
of course,
right
as
luck is a
well.
big part of it too.
Hey, Terrence, it's Friday night. We had 0 Shadows of the Past tonight. And we still lost 0 for 2 with no Shadows of the Past. Now,
Yeah.
we did get Ronan turn 1.
Maybe we have to draw Shadows to pass on Fridays to
Maybe.
win. Like
Maybe.
a
We
chance
did
of
draw
winning.
Ronan turn 1, game 1, and then 0 in game 2. I don't know.
Yeah. He didn't even come. Oh,
Oh,
no, he did
he
come
did as a boost at the
at
very,
the
very
end.
end. Well,
And
no,
then we
that
gave
boost,
up.
it
Yeah, I was just
killed
like,
you
yeah,
because he would have attacked you.
yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly. Gave up. We gave up
yes,
before the finishing
yes,
blow.
yes. I quit. I fired you. No, I quit first.
I'm out.
All right, everybody. Good talking to you. I don't know. I'm trying to play 11. So that soccer game that's out by Portal Game, I'm trying to get a solo game of it in. I don't know if I will. Maybe Sunday.
What's
It's called
the soccer
11.
game?
It's by Portal Games. It's on GameFound right now. They have a solo mode for it. Seems interesting, but it also seems like it's going to be long. I just haven't had a chance to get it together. Maybe it's a 60-minute game solo. I don't know. You know what I've been playing lately is a lot of Civ: A New Dawn with the expansion. I really like that game. I've been playing.
Are you doing?
I
Are
did
you
the
doing
solo.
the solo
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. Well, so I'm gonna try to introduce it to Mike and Jerry tomorrow. I know I know Jerry will like it, but I don't think Mike will like it. But I do want to bring it with us to the convention as well. So because that's another one I think you play just fine 2-player. So, but with the expansion, the
Nice.
game by the base game was a little bit blander than I wanted. They really souped it up a lot with the expansion. I feel like it's an old Fantasy Flight expansion where it gives it exactly what you wanted, the weight that you wanted with the first expansion.
Nice.
So,
Well, that's good. I'm glad they've. I'm glad for those kind of games they do. Like, I'm hoping that's what happens with the Outer Rim
Yeah.
expansion we know zero
Yeah.
about. That it really does flesh that game out, and I have I'm optimistic because they have at least historically a good track record of doing exactly what you said, right? It's like they clearly built the infrastructure of like the foundations of a game, but it's clearly not all there yet of like the content and like some of the content really adds, I think, a lot
yeah.
to the flavor.
Yeah, Jay says he still needs to get the expansion for Civ: A New Dawn. I would highly recommend it. Now, it ramps up the complexity quite a bit, but I think in a good way, in a way that makes it worthwhile. So Fantasy Flight, and Colin has a playthrough of it, and maybe I'll do one as well. And he doesn't even have a full playthrough. He actually stopped partway through. I'm like, how did he get it done in an hour with the rules teach and everything? Well, he didn't. That's how. He stopped early. Because, I mean, it's pretty complex if you want to do with the expansion the solo rules, because there's no official solo rules. They put official solo rules out for the base game right before they release the expansion, and then of course the expansion changes up so much you can't do anything. But there is on BGG, if you go to the expansions thing, like one of the first sets of files has solo rules, and they're really good. Actually, he did a really good job. Whoever put those together did a great job with that. So shout out to that. Really good. But they're a supplement to the original solo rules. So you need the base game rulebook, the expansion rulebook, the solo rules from Fantasy Flight, the official one, and this person's expansion, like whatever. So there's literally 4 rulebooks to play it solo. It's a little too much for me solo. I think it's a better multiplayer game. It's just too much. I almost feel like you need to play it multiplayer first, and then you can get into solo with the expansion, at least anyway. But
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of
is.
rulebooks to read.
I mean, they're short, right? Like the solo ones are short, but by short I mean 4 to 5 pages each. So
Well, that's probably because they assume you know a lot about the actual existing game, right? I feel like that's some of the challenges. Just like a lot of those solo kind of things are not very long, but you have to know basically how it differs from the actual game, which can make it challenging if you don't know the game to start with.
And then Victor says, wonder if Wanda/Vision will get a team up. Of course they will. No, it's a thing. They've come up with it now. I think they're sticking with it, right? And it's interesting. And it makes you want to play those teams, not that you wouldn't want to anyway. The one thing that I said to you, I think would be interesting if Wanda and Vision's team up only worked when they were an alter ego. Because the rest of them work in hero mode, but if they said alter ego only or something, team up, alter ego only, or had a new keyword, I think that would be interesting.
I mean, what would that be? I feel like you can't do as many cool things, right?
Well, what if they each
you can't be as active,
and draw 2 cards for 1 cost? So
I mean that is just way better than Daughter of Thanos.
Yeah. Well, no, it replaces itself in cost, and then it heals them up. But they have to be an alter ego, right? Because in order to get 2 people in alter ego at the same time is not easy. It's easier to get people in hero at the same time, I feel like. Right?
Probably. Unless it's you get an opening draw, right?
But then you don't need the healing anyway.
But then the healing,
it's kind of worthless. So while it might be better, it's also more situational. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think that might be fun. Healing 1 in general might be fun because Wanda was like patching him up, right? At one point, I feel like that could be a thing. And he'll emotionally heal her.
It's not Arkham. You can't heal.
I mean,
sanity.
if you saw WandaVision, she wasn't emotionally stable. She needed him for that. She needed him. All right, Terrence.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night. Thank you, everybody who was with us tonight. Thank you, everybody who chatted in. We love you guys, as always. And I will see you in 2 weeks. And Terrence will be back next week with some more Marvel Champions. Bye.
Yep.